Hey everyone, and welcome back. We're diving into something pretty fascinating today. Um, Divine creativity.
Oh, wow. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it is. We're looking at this podcast episode called Unleashing God-Given Creativity and Wisdom, tapping into divine intelligence to thrive in our purpose.
Hmm.
And it's all about how we can, access this higher level of creativity,
Hmm.
like Bezalel, in the Bible.
Oh, right. The guy who designed the Ark of the Covenant.
Exactly. And what's really interesting is that this episode suggests that, we can all achieve some pretty amazing things.
Really?
Yeah, by tapping into this divine source of creativity and wisdom.
I'm intrigued. What does the episode say about where this creativity comes from?
Well, it argues that everyone has some level of creativity.
Okay. Yeah.
But for believers, there's this way to tap into something way bigger, something fueled by the Holy Spirit.
Interesting.
They call it divine intelligence.
Divine intelligence.
Yeah, and it's almost like getting a direct download of inspiration, Direct download, huh?
Imagine having access to this source of, like, knowledge and insight that's beyond anything you could ever learn from a book.
Wow, that is a powerful image.
That's what they're talking about when they say divine intelligence.
So it sounds like this direct download idea is really important here.
Oh, absolutely.
It suggests that we can receive these insights and solutions that are way beyond our natural abilities.
Right.
And it's not just about artistic skills either.
No.
It's this transformative power to excel, in any area of life.
Exactly.
And to really reflect God's glory.
Okay, so let's break this down a bit.
Yeah.
They talk about two distinct ways that the Holy Spirit empowers us.
Two ways.
Being clothed with the Spirit,
Okay.
which helps us do supernatural things.
Right.
And then having the Holy Spirit,
Okay.
which is more about operating on God's level.
So there's a difference.
That's a pretty powerful distinction. Absolutely. It makes you think, what impossible things are you facing where, divine inspiration could be the key.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I'm sure some people listening are thinking, wait a minute, what about all the incredible intelligence and creativity we see in people who aren't believers?
Yeah, that's a good point. The episode addresses that directly.
Oh, they do?
It suggests that everyone, believer or not, has a spark of the creator in them. They have intelligence and creativity, but it might not be operating at the same level as someone who's fully connected to the Holy Spirit.
Oh, I see.
It's like everyone has a seed of creativity, but the Holy Spirit is the sunlight and water that helps it fully blossom.
That's a great analogy. So then how do we unlock this divine creativity?
Yeah. Sure.
Well, they lay out some practical steps.
Okay.
And it all starts with deepening your relationship with the Holy Spirit through prayer.
Prayer. Okay.
It's about strengthening your connection to that, source of inspiration.
And it's not just about passively waiting.
Not for inspiration to just hit you.
Right.
They talk about the power of affirmations.
Okay.
Actually, speaking out loud, that you carry God's intelligence.
So, actually saying it.
Yeah, it's about, shifting your mindset
Oh, okay.
and really unlocking that potential within you.
So it's like telling yourself, okay, I have this access
Right.
to divine intelligence. I am capable of incredible things.
Exactly. And they actually go even further.
Oh, really?
They urge us to, boldly embrace our unique calling and really our gifts.
Yeah.
Recognizing that we all have something special
Right.
to give to the world.
It's about stepping into that space
Yeah,
where faith meets action,
exactly.
where we stop doubting our capabilities and really start believing we can achieve something amazing with this divine guidance.
Think about a project you're working on right now.
Okay.
How could you maybe incorporate prayer?
Or affirmations into that process. Could that shift in perspective help you unlock something new?
That's such a good point. They even offer a specific prayer
Oh, wow.
in the episode
Okay.
to unlock this divine intelligence and creativity.
Interesting.
It's about inviting the Holy Spirit
Right.
to fill you with wisdom and guide your thoughts and actions.
Powerful stuff.
When I first heard this prayer, I was just really struck
Yeah.
by how it really focuses on our potential
Okay.
and not our limitations.
It is like a declaration of faith
It is.
in our ability to be these conduits of divine inspiration.
Wow.
To bring solutions and clarity to the world. It's almost like stepping into the role
Yep.
of a modern day Bezalel,
Yeah.
using our God-given creativity to build something amazing.
That's a great point. And they even compare us to these
Yeah.
biblical figures,
Oh, okay.
like Daniel and Joseph,
hmm
known for their wisdom and problem-solving abilities.
It's like saying, hey, we can be standouts in our generation, too.
Right.
They were just ordinary people who tapped into something extraordinary.
Exactly. So what does this all mean for you
Mm.
listening right now?
What resonates most with you
Yeah.
in this whole concept of divine creativity?
Does it challenge or expand your beliefs
Right.
about your own abilities and potential?
Does it make you rethink
Mm-hmm.
the source of your creative inspirations?
You know, sometimes I think we underestimate
Yeah,
the power of that connection
absolutely.
to something bigger than ourselves.
It makes you wonder,
Mm-hmm.
what seemingly impossible thing would you attempt to create or solve if you
Yeah.
really believed
Mm-hmm.
you could access this divine intelligence?
Would you tackle that project
Yeah.
you've been putting off?
Hmm.
Would you finally pursue that dream
Exactly.
that feels like just out of reach?
What if the only thing separating you from achieving something truly remarkable
Mhm.
is that belief that you can, coupled with that willingness to tap into a source of wisdom and creativity bigger than yourself?
This deep dive has been all about, like, pushing the boundaries
Mm-hmm.
of what we think is possible.
Yeah,
We've been exploring the idea that maybe, just maybe,
right.
we all have the potential to create,
Mm-hmm.
to innovate,
Yeah.
and to really make a difference in the world.
And
Yeah.
that's incredibly exciting.
It really makes you think about those times when you feel like you're stuck or uninspired.
Yeah, totally.
Or if we could just, like,
Mhm.
tap into that
Yeah.
divine source of creativity more often.
That's the challenge, isn't it?
Yeah.
To move beyond just thinking about these ideas
Right.
and really put them into practice.
So as we're wrapping up
Mm-hmm.
our deep dive
Yeah.
into divine creativity, I want to leave you with this.
Okay.
If you truly believed
Mm-hmm.
that you could access
Yeah.
divine intelligence,
Yeah.
what impossible thing
Right.
would you try to create
Interesting.
or solve?
What dream would you chase?
Think big here. What's
Yeah.
that one thing you'd love to achieve
Yeah.
if you knew you had that divine guidance?
We really encourage you
Yeah.
to just explore your own creativity,
Mhm.
tap into that source of inspiration,
Yeah.
and see what you can bring into the world.
What could be?
Maybe it's a work of art,
Right.
a solution to some problem,
Mm.
or just a way to make the world a little brighter.
It all starts with that belief,
Exactly.
that conviction.
We all have that spark
Mhm.
of divine creativity,
Yeah.
just waiting to be ignited.
And we want to hear about it.
Oh, yeah.
Share your insights.
Definitely.
Keep this conversation going.
Because who knows?
Yeah.
The next groundbreaking innovation, the
Right.
next masterpiece,
Mm-hmm.
is waiting to be unlocked by someone who
Yeah.
really believes in the power of divine creativity.
Until next time.
Keep diving
And keep creating